Good putt. Happy Tip Tuesday, golfers. Jake Haime and I here at the Kevin Haime Golf School, working on a little bit of research for, 2-1. Way to go.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Damn good. Dead on. Working on a little bit of rhythm in your putting stroke. And just tell everybody how we're getting this data here and what it's all about, Jake.
Yeah, so I have a gyroscope at the end of my putter with a Bluetooth sensor, so it's working to our iPad there, and we just pop that on our TV, and you know, there's lots of great tools out there now.
It's an awesome time for people to get better because you can buy a lot of tools like that for just a couple of $100, and you can take a putting lesson. I mean, really important to probably get a putting lesson.
For sure.
Rhythm in putting, Jake. I think most people think that it's back and through. 1-to-1. And I even made a handout back in the 90s that was like your backstroke and your follow-through should be the same pace. And we've really learned with these different sensors that it's really not that, right? Gravity makes the putter travel quicker through the ball.
It's like a pendulum, right? You imagine a pendulum on the bottom of a grandfather clock. As you let the pendulum swing, it accelerates to what would be impact.
Correct,
right?
It's gravity. So we actually want something close to 2-to-1. We actually have our beginners, our newer players, well, really everybody, actually come up with a 2-to-1 little motion reminder, and we tell them to say better golf. If they can repeat that over and over, better golf, better golf. Now, why is rhythm so important in putting? Obviously, it's the factor, I think, that separates really good putters from newer putters, right? Swinging that putter properly.
Yeah, I think the number one thing most people can do when you're working on your putting is getting better with your distance control. And if you can make sure that your tempo is effective and consistent, then the only variable to your distance control will be the length of your stroke.
You got it. So you take a lesson, you learn how to stand, you learn what the proper stroke is for you, you match your putter up properly, you get fitted. All of those things are really important. Use your putter on every single hole you ever play.
Only club.
Invest in a good putter and work on it a little bit more than you are. But the rhythm is the real secret. So if you have a great putting stroke and you swing that putter with the same rhythm all the time, the only variable, as you just said, is the length of the stroke, right?
Absolutely, and it really can be helpful to get in a situation where you have something to measure your stroke. I mean, I found out using this exact same sensor, I thought my tempo was great, and I had a 1.7-to-1 ratio. Found out that my backstroke was a little quicker than I intended, and I kind of figured out that's why I've occasionally struggled from long distance when I putt. So
a lot of newer putters, even worse than that, they hit the ball too, right? They take it back and hit it, and maybe they miss-hit one on one green and it doesn't go to the hole, so the next green they hit it harder. It doesn't matter if it's a 5-foot putt or a 55-foot putt. It's better golf, better golf. You always want that 2-to-1. You got it. Okay, so let's hit one more here.
Sure.
So, by the way, everybody, this gives us lots of data. 6.8 degrees of backstroke rotation, 6.5 on the way through, a 10-inch backstroke length. All of those things are just fantastic. There you go, Jake, 2-to-1.
Practice is paying off.
Hey, everybody, that's 1/10 of a second. So that's not really a big deal. He's working on his rhythm. You should do the same thing to become a better putter. Well done, Jake. Good job today.
Thank you very much.
That's your Tip Tuesday for today, everybody. Work on that better golf putting stroke, and you'll play better golf.